Ever wonder how to shotgun enemies with submarines and actually live to tell the tale? Well, keep watching, because you're going to see it today. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Normal Guy North here, and we've got ourselves a good tactical replay today. This one is Arden. This is the Tier VIII sub, the Salmon, American submarine. Now, what shocks me, well, a couple things that shock me. First of all, the amount of damage he gets is unreal. The amount of kills he gets is unreal. But he actually has a bit of shotgunning in this game, which is kind of cool. The whole thing that's how I want to bring this up to is just starting off right now. First of all, he's in the cap. I got rid of the boring parts. He's got two teammates. His teammates are actually going to leave him alone. Like, he's got this. This is his cap. You want this cap, you're going to have to kill him to get it. Period. He's a very aggressive player. Reminds me of me. He went up the right side. He actually spawned in the middle and then went to the right, which is the right thing to do. Do not go up the middle. Now, in some parts, he will actually use his ping a little too much, in my opinion, but it works well. And he's going to make one mistake with the Rune. And if you guys all know about the German Tier 9 cruiser, the Rune, you all know what she has. You know what I'm talking about, Hydro. But it's okay. So here he comes pushing up. Now, he's actually already done some more. He's already got, what, 17,000 damage? These are all going to land, too. Now, he's got a Moss off to his side there, the right-hand side, so he was in smoke. Now, you look over here, you just see the smoke. Oh, yeah, he's dead. There goes the Iowa. This Moss is in there. Now, he does here get spotted for a split second, which means to me the Moss came out of its smoke and saw him before his bloom would go down, his actual detection bloom. But he knows what the Moss says. It's fine. Everything's good. I can't believe he's getting away with this. The Moss is like just sitting in the smoke for now, looks like. It's kind of weird. But I'm like, alright, so the Moss has got a split, but he's not, but he is. There you go. Little weird bug there. Yeah, you can still ping and still think the person's in there. In the olden days, when you ping like that and someone keep moving, I got a video about 2 years ago. I just wrecked a destroyer. Curving torpedoes around islands can do that to him. Man, was he peeved. I don't blame him, actually. Now, again, pinging away, doing your thing. That's fine. He cleared the ping. What I don't understand with this Moss is you've already used your smoke screen, dude. Like, you should have turned around and gone away. You've got a cruiser here, another cruiser, a battleship, and a submarine lighting you up. He's getting lit up by all kinds of people, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're going back to port. This is a bad thing to do, in my opinion. Which I find kind of funny, because there he goes. The Akazuki took him out. Well, I forgot the Akazuki there, too. Forgot all about that. Now, here comes the fun part. You got two ships you wanna shoot. Now, that Tahang is going to be a problem down the road. Which one do you go for? Well, doesn't really matter. He's just going to keep pushing. See, he stays right above the cap and pushes and holds his entire flank. They are going to come at him, the Rune, these other ships here, but these guys are all out of friends. So I would have probably been taken off at this point and heading for the B cap and you know, getting together with my other friends so you can push in, because they were a lot. It's 2-2, so you know you're okay on ships, which is fine. Again, I don't know what the room was doing, don't know what the hang was doing. That's just their thing. But here comes, look at the mini map. Here comes all the anti-submarine. And you know what? They're all aiming the wrong spot for him, which is kind of weird. Which is fine. I get it. And when you are pinging people and you're seeing how they do their airdrops, if they're incredibly accurate, stop. Okay, because you're going to get killed. Like, some people are really good at it, some people aren't. Some people are good at the airdrops in the Dutch ships, some people aren't. I am. Kind of. But anyway, now what do? Now you see more enemy ships. You've already driven the Rune off and the Tanger already driven off. Don't worry about it. Now, which ones do you want to go for? Here come the deep waters. Deep water torpedoes, I think. Or normal torpedoes from Magami, maybe? But that aircraft carrier is above him. That's why he went down to 30 meters and went down a bit, so he didn't get detected. You got to remember that. You have to get down towards 30 meters to not get detected by air. Keep watching your mini-map. And we all know the enemy aircraft carrier is behind the island to the left here in front of him, because that's in this map, that's where aircraft carriers go, and exactly where his aircraft carrier is as well. I would not have put my aircraft carrier back there, if I'm being honest. I would be up much closer, if I'm being honest, behind a rock. But that's just me. Alright. Ping the Rune. Now, we all remember the Rune. It's got, what, 6 kilometer hydro, I believe? Be very careful. So when you're looking at the Hanover, the Rune, the Schlieffen, they all got buffs to their hydro, up to 6 to 7 kilometers. Especially the Hanover and the Schlieffen. It's 7 kilometers now, so be very, very quiet. Don't get too close to them. And if you take the extra modules, they last forever. There come torpedo bombers. He's going to get back down again. Smart thing to do. Doesn't want to get detected. 2.1 is we get detected, as long as it doesn't turn in. And there he goes. Then come back up. Just a quick little dive, make sure you don't get spotted. Now here comes that Tahang. The Tahang, again, I would have actually followed the rune. I would have gone back over my other friends and tried to, you know, help them over there. I would not have come over here by myself and trying to push up here on the flank. You've got an enemy submarine here that knows exactly where you are, and you haven't got a clue where it is. And his airdrops are not that great. So again, you're fine. Now you can fire your torpedoes. You don't have to be within the reticle to actually shoot your torpedoes. Like, you don't have to be having your stern or your bow directly on it. You can curve torpedoes with the actual pinging by 90 degrees. I got a video about that. I might think about doing another video about that actually. About how to play submarines in more of a detailed point of view. Again, this one's actually a pretty good drop by him. It was close enough. But again, no damage. So now you just sit here and ping and spam. Ping and spam. Alaska Outlaw 65. I wonder if he lives in Alaska. He's born in 1965. Who knows, right? But again, that Tahang is actually, I hope I pronounced that right. The Tahang has actually put himself on the flank here, and he's all out of friends. So now he's got no one to help, no one to support. The rune's coming back now, but again, he's got no help here. So he's going to sit here and just keep taking torpedoes after torpedo after torpedo. The pain is not going to stop. But again, look at his score now. He's already at 72,000. Doing good, and he's going to get way more nap for a Tier 8 sub. The damage he gets on this is like watching a Shimakaze at Tier 10. It's unreal. But he's doing the right thing. He's staying just out. He's using his homing torpedoes. There's one part I think he could have used his non-homing torpedoes much quicker, but that's just my opinion. We'll get to that. That's much later in the video. But again, he's just staying right above the cap, going back and forth, doing donuts. This is what you do in this submarine. This is how you kill things. Now, the enemy submarine is clearly not over on this side of the map, which is really weird. Either that, I guess no, I haven't seen it, so I don't think it is over here. It should have been over here. Yeah, this row is over here. That's right. That means he's not going to be over here. All right. Because they usually try to pair. Sometimes they'll pair a destroyer against a submarine and vice versa. Or sometimes they will do submarine versus submarine. I know in co-op, if your submarine's on the right flank, left flank, wherever you are, the enemy submarine's in their opposite polar part of you. Now he's got this other guy, the Rune, pushing back down. And he's got another ship coming in as well. There's another hit. Again, doing a good job. But this guy's not very good at his airdrops. So that's what you have to look for. Who actually knows how to do airdrops? Who doesn't know how to do airdrops? Just keep your eye out and watch for it. Good use of battery life. Like I said, this is not trying to be boring here, but this is textbook how you play this submarine. It's how you play subs. This is what you do. You actually sit here and watch, and then he's just going to push forward. And just keep going slowly, one at a time. Now, both these torpedo tubes, they only load 2 at a time. So you have 4, is it 4 stern and 6 bow, or 2? No, I think it's 2 stern, 4 bow. Yes, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. So I think I'm correct. I hope I'm correct. Anyway, the point is you only load 2 tubes at a time. So the ones in the bow, you're going to have to wait 84 seconds before they actually load, if it is 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. And he just fired them off. And you think, this is the part I have a hard time with this to hang. He should have just turned around and left and gone behind the island. He's not getting past this cap. Like, he's not going to get in here. He's going to die. He's just doing he's just buying his team some time maybe, but he's not getting the cap. And he's all by himself. Now, I will say to a battleship player, when you start getting this close to a submarine, you're seeing it, you're within 5-6 kilometers, turn your bow onto it and head right at the sub. That's what he should have done. Once the submarine's within 3 kilometers of you, torpedo damage drops by like 90+%. Now, they do get a little bad here, because if you look at it, they got 5 ships left. They've only got 3. So they're down a bit. And it turns out, normally I would tell you to turn left here, but this close, you definitely want to turn out to the right. But I know what he's doing here. I kind of get it. If you turn to the left here, you actually do open up the distance. But he was worried about getting spotted, so I'm like, you should be fine. And there he is. I wish when you use this, the enemy knows you used it. Like you got pinged. That means the submarine's within, if you know what the submarine is, you know it's within 8 kilometers of you. That would be a little more fair, in my opinion. I use that hydrophone every single time. If you know what I mean? Like, I use it all the time. when I come up to periscope depth. And the guys in chat, good point actually. CV, why are you not resetting the cap? There's the room. He's back. Remember I said earlier about the 6-kilometer hydro? Yeah. You got to remember these things. Now let's see how good his airdrops are. Now see what the rune's doing? He's turning towards the submarine to attack. Boom, hydro. Not the end of the world, just go down to 30 meters, but just got to get away from it. Now what's going to happen here? Rune's going to keep turning. You can dodge torpedoes, especially if you're going to get hit, you want to get hit in the stern. You want to turn your stern out to, like, towards the torpedoes, and they come in, you just turn the opposite way. So if my stern is facing to the right, turn to the right. That way the stern will pull back, the torpedoes will miss. Especially in a battleship, I think the tracking stops at 1.2 or 1.4 kilometers. I don't remember off the top of my head. And cruises is pretty high, it's almost a kilometer as well. Now I come up here in surface, so we'll get rid of the O-slick. Now he's got the Wami? Yeah, Wami. Sorry. This guy... Now, I already would have been switching over to my non-homing torpedoes right now because this Wami is textbook battleship player. You know that 3 of your friends have died over here to a submarine. What do? Just keep sailing towards the cap. This is how you textbook sail and do shotgun. Come in, go down to periscope depth. You can get as close as 3.5 kilometers if you want. That's why I probably would have switched my torpedoes out, if I'm being honest. Because you would have did more damage. But he uses homing ones anyway. Turn to the opposite. So if he's going from right to left, you go to the right. And pull away. Because this will start opening the gap up after you come close when you want a shotgun. He does here switch over to the non-homing torpedoes, which is good. He does get a good sense of damage here. I'll give him credit for that. There's 20k right there. Any flooding? Nope. Now the damage is ticking up over 191k. But again, what does he want me to do to make sure? Does he go to the right? Does he go around the arm? Nope. Just keep sailing a straight line. Doesn't adjust his speed. Doesn't really do anything. And by the way, taking the cap right now is not going to have them win the game at all. They're up by how many points? 500? No. You're going to lose the game. You should actually be hunting. Now, how good are his airdrops? Pretty good, just like the runes. So I would think about that. But again, he's doing his drop and he's turning off right and leaving. Don't just keep going in a straight line yourself. Keep maneuvering. Keep doing donuts. You can launch your torpedoes whenever you want. Oh, there you go. Now, who's the only thing left? Mr. Annoying CV. I wonder where he was the whole game. Yeah, so there's only him and his friend left in the CV. Now he's going to keep with these 9-kilometer non-homing torpedoes. Is exactly what I would have done too. And just head for the CV and don't care. So let me know down below, guys. If the game's not over yet, just relax. But just let me know down below. What do you guys think of this guy's play? How do you think he did? I think Arden did a great job. I think there's nothing wrong with this. And I think it was like textbook, good job. All right, we've already fast forwarded. He's sailing up. He's got the aircraft carrier. Things look good. But hey, first set 17, not bad. The next set should hopefully do it in. He wins the game. He'll get himself a Kraken, which is fantastic. Good on him, if you ask me. But hey, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this. Did you guys like this? This is a good one. This is textbook. 266,000 damage for a Tier 8 sub. That is outstanding. But hey, do me a favor. Look down below. Take a look. There's some more videos to click on. Feel free to click on them and have some more great content. But as always, take care. Stay safe. Bye for now.